guys, welcome back. My name is Chidimma and I'm the creator of Hankali Group, a high performance skincare brand that creates products that spark joy for sensitive, dry, dehydrated and blemish prone skin. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about something very important, but it's not something that a lot of people know. If you're interested in finding out what this is, stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back. So today's topic is overhydration damaging your skin barrier? Now that's a very weird thing to say, because to maintain healthy skin barrier, your skin needs to be hydrated. However, if we're going to continue the conversation, we'd have to define what overhydration is. So overhydration is also referred to as skin maceration. Skin maceration is a process whereby the skin softens and breaks down as a result of excess moisture on the skin. Now think of it like this. So when you go swimming, right, you spend a couple hours in the pool, and over time your palms, your feet start to wrinkle and dry out. Well, you're in water, you should be hydrated, but no, what's happening? You're losing moisture. So when you come out, your hands become all shriveled up, your feet, and then it's white, and your skin dries up. If you don't use lotion immediately after you come out of the pool, you know what's going to happen. You're going to look ashy as hell. So this is what overhydration is, and this is happening on a micro scale in the skin on your face. So when you over moisturize, when you overuse your hydrating ingredients or hydrating products rather, that's what happens to your skin. So let me give an example, and I like to give examples, and this is a very funny one, so you can better understand how this process is happening in your skin. When I was much younger, I loved bread. I still love bread, but when I was much younger, it had to be agege bread. If it wasn't agege bread, I would not be happy, basically. So there was this time my mom, there was no agege bread apparently, so she bought this bread, value bread. I'll see if I can find a picture of it and insert it somewhere. Value bread. I don't know who that is and why they're doing that. Anyway, like the sound coming from the AC is not bad enough. So she bought this value bread. I'll insert the picture. And if you know this bread, you know that if you eat this bread, it will just choke you. You don't have any, it will choke you. So, oh my god. So this bread, I had it for breakfast that day. I didn't finish it, so I ended up keeping it for later. Now, this later, my plan was to have it with tea. But you see, when I was a child, there were criminal activities involving me and milk. They couldn't keep both of us in the same room, right? So they used to hide the milk from me, especially. So I didn't have milk to drink my tea, to make tea, and to eat my value bread that I used to choke. So I decided to do the next best thing, which is water. So I took my bread, and I'm one of those people that all of you used to shame for soaking your bread in tea before you eat it. So I took my bread and I soaked it in water, and I ate this thing. Guys, it was the most disgusting thing ever. But that's beside the point. So when I noticed that this is not something I can do, and I'm not about to eat that bread like that and choke myself to death, so I started cutting the bread into like tiny pieces, putting it into the cup of water, and then At the end of the day, as a child now, I don't know, something else caught my fancy. So I left, I went to go and play, and then I came back to my soaked bread. Now remember I told you, and if you know this bread, you know that it's literally can choke you. So it's semi-tough. Now this tough bread, you put it in water and then it swells up and it loses its entire structure. So referring back to the skin, that's what happens with your skin. Your skin is like the bread soaked in water. It absorbs all the water that it possibly can, and it gets to a point where it cannot hold in all this water. So what does it do? It bursts. So you have micro tears happening in your skin. The skin cells burst. It's on a very microscopic level, so you will not even see it with your naked eye. But how do you know that you've overhydrated and ruined your skin barrier? When the next day, things that you usually put on your skin, like your cleanser, your salicylic acid cleanser, or your vitamin C serum, or whatever skincare ingredients or skincare products with actives that you normally use, when you put it on your skin and it starts to burn, you know, things that you know didn't used to happen to your skin before, and then all of a sudden those things start to happen. That's when you know that you've overhydrated and you've ruined your moisture barrier. It feels uncomfortable, it feels tight. It's just not what your skin used to be before then. So you know. Now the thing is, sometimes you've overhydrated and then you've just bought a new skincare product, and then you use that skincare product on your skin and you start complaining, oh, you stung my skin, stung my eyes, it made me itchy, broke me out and all of that. But it's not necessarily that product that's causing that reaction. It might be your own skin having been compromised by overhydration. So you might say, Chidimma, I've ruined my moisture barrier, I've overhydrated, I've done this, my skin is itchy, it's burning. What can I do? The first thing you should do is to stop overhydrating. That products that you're using excessively, be it moisturizer, toner or essence, you need to stop. Just keep it aside for the meantime. The second thing that you should do is start using a gentle cleanser. So for the time being, you would have to you'd have to keep your salicylic acid cleanser to the side. You'd have to keep your glycolic acid cleanser. Basically any cleanser with active exfoliating ingredients in it, you'd have to keep them to the side. The third thing you should do is use products that contain ceramides. What does this mean? Now, when I speak about skincare, I'm speaking about African skin, and there was a study conducted. There's another video that I'll put up soon about that, but there was a study conducted to compare African skin, Caucasian skin, Asian skin and Hispanic skin, and the conclusion was that African skin has the least amount of ceramides in it. So if you need to repair your barrier, you need to use products that contain ceramides to fix what you've broken. Use products that are specifically for your skin type or skin condition. If you have oily skin, there's no need for you to use products that are made for people with dry skin, because you just make your oily skin worse. And if you have dry skin, there's no point using products for people with oily skin. Stick to products that are formulated for your particular skin type or condition. That way, you're using the right products that wouldn't destroy your skin barrier in the first place. So switch to gentle cleansers, incorporate ceramides into your routine for the time being. So it could be a serum with ceramides, it could be a cleanser with ceramides, or a moisturizer with ceramides, or a hydrator with ceramides. Whatever you choose to use, it has to have ceramides and skin repair and soothing ingredients in it. So those are 3 basic things you can do if you've ruined your moisture barrier by overhydrating. I hope you found this useful and valuable. If you did, like this video, comment, tell me what you think about the video and how you were able to save your moisture barrier when you destroyed it by overhydration. If you have any questions, any suggestions on videos you'd like to see from me, please let me know in the comment section, or you can send me a DM. If you'd like to shop any of our products, you'd find them here.